Hey, what's going on, guys? Nucci here with a little bit of a different video than usual. So here is my gameplay from playing the #1 Halo Wars 2 player in the world, Mr. Mike BEASTon, and this is during the Team Respawn 1v1 tournament. Made it to round 2 of the tournament, and they had me facing off against #1 player in the world. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Spoiler alert, I do not win this game. I do not dethrone the champion himself, but it is very important to analyze any game, whether it be a win or a loss, and sometimes a loss can be more information than a win. So it's important to analyze, and every game you play, you get better, even if you lose. And I actually learned a lot from this game. I'm hoping I can also teach you guys a lot as well. So start of the game, pretty basic stuff. You'll see right away. My strategy is to get one of these mini bases. I like to go for the one in the back, costs 300 supplies, and somehow before the 1 minute mark, Mr. Mike BEASTon manages to get both mini bases. Just downright impressive. I don't understand it. I really don't. It's either I'm like, what? How is that possible? Because we start with the same supplies. I mean, obviously he's banished, I'm UNSC, and I guess the one jackrabbit I made kind of set me back a bit, but I mean, it's just a jackrabbit, just a scout, not anything too crazy. I mean, I was still getting supplies and still getting power with my Marine. So here I'm going to go over to this one, and this one's already built. It's already got a supply pad landing on it. So I'm just like, what the heck? How is that possible? So I don't know what to do. I'm just like, make a generator. And I'm like, I don't want to make a generator. We got to make something else. I'm going to have to make the flamers for my base. So it's kind of my plan, go-to plan on this map is just kind of pump out flamers and just kind of, do the Consano thing you do with Consano and really focus on the power nodes. So obviously he kind of threw me off balance. Here I'm still going to focus on the power nodes, make some Marines, and his strategy, I mean, it's not anything, crazy or like mind-blowing. I mean, he just makes suicide grunts and choppers, his warlord, and some grunties. So it's not a bad combo to run. Decimus is pretty useful with his passive heals and whatnot. So here I'm just going to take out this power node. I'm sure he already has all the other power nodes on the map at this point. Jumping forward a little bit here, I also want to point out that there was a lot of lag this game. Here you see some lag going on here. And I'd played a bunch of games before this, getting warmed up, and obviously in the first round of the tournament we actually played in the same map, and wasn't experiencing a lot of lag. Was experiencing a lot when I was playing with Mr. Mike BEASTon, and I know that he is a PC player, so kind of unfortunate, for me, just as an Xbox player. I feel that it's kind of unavoidable. I know that there are all these lag issues, connecting the crossplay of Xbox to PC crossplay, so kind of unfortunate. Makes me think that he is kind of ahead of me. I don't know if he was experiencing lag. I know from watching the BTC tournament that I think it was Nakamaru and another PC player, it might have even been Mike BEASTon, and they were like almost a full minute ahead of the spectators, which was BTC. They were almost a full minute ahead. So here you can see I'm scouting him, getting the scout off. Pretty basic stuff. Here I walk right into his suicide grunts. That's not the lag, that was just me not paying attention to my troops. And here's some lag though. And yeah, I just walked right into his suicide grunts. So it got me thinking that, I'm sure other players do this, but it got me thinking that a good way to attack when you're first going to attack, I was going to go attack that mini base, would have been if I would have just sent one Marine or one Flamer first ahead of my army. Then that one Marine or that one Flamer would have taken the hit from those suicide grunts. And so that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. I got to stop using the all units. All units is just too tempting to use. You really got to start using better micro. So my micro is definitely something that I've tried to improve on. It's probably one of my weakest things, honestly. I feel like my knowledge of the game and knowledge of RTS games is, pretty up there, but my micro is definitely something that I try to improve on. So there I'm trying to take the base next to him because I didn't think he would expect it. And yeah, he's going to push up my base here and do a decent job of defending it. It is kind of tough, but I feel like I do a pretty good job microing these snipers, and I almost kill his warlord, but of course I couldn't, you know, because he's got the siphon. He's about to use siphon here, his whole army. So there you go. It's almost impossible to kill that warlord, and got this base up here. Notice how I upgrade this base right away. I always like to do that because, you know, you get those turret slots. It just makes the base have more health, and you know, when you have that base in like that infant state of not being upgraded, it's just so vulnerable. So it's kind of a good habit I've gotten into. Whenever I make a base, I like to just upgrade it right away. So yeah, he sees I got a little sniper hanging out back there. His warlord is almost dead. Of course, not going to die. And yeah, it's pretty much downhill from here. So while he's shooting at my base and killing it, I do want to make a couple little announcements here. So I noticed that the Marauders versus Skitterer Marauders video was doing decent. It wasn't getting as much views as usual though. I feel like when you read that, you know, even when I read that title, it makes me think that it's gonna be like an even number of Marauders versus an even number of Marauders with Skitterers, but that's just not the case. You kind of have to think about it. It's 15 Marauders with Skitterers versus 30 Marauders without Skitterers. And I thought it was actually a really interesting video. Definitely want to do more videos like that in the future. So yeah, I'll have that at the end credits. Definitely give that a watch if you haven't. Like I said, it's probably one of my best videos if I'm being honest. I just feel that really good blend of you know, informing the audience, and also it's a cool video. So another announcement I want to make is a lot of people have been asking me, when will episode 6 of Taming of the Hunters come out? And don't worry, we haven't forgotten about it. We planned it for a while. Just want to make sure that it's really good because it's going to be the finale. The next episode will be the last episode of Taming of the Hunters, and we just want to make sure that it is the best episode ever. And we're also hoping that the Yappening rolls back around sometime soon, so we can film some cool things, some cool battles in the final battle. So while using the Yappening. So we're kind of been waiting on that, but we've also been just working on the story and like what it's going to be. Here, Mike BEASTon, he just finds my base like instantly. Like I could have been on the other side. He has no idea. He just went right for this base. He didn't even scout it. I don't understand. It makes no sense. His intuition is unparalleled. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about Taming of the Hunters. There will be last episode. Here, this is unfortunate. So unfortunate there. It was lagging so much and wouldn't let me micro my flamers. That was the only time the lag really like was detrimental to me, was right there. So super unfortunate. Kills my base. And yeah, couldn't micro those flamers out of the way. Couldn't kill any buildings, and the warlord's coming over just rubbing my face. And there's the vortex. Vortex is very good against infantry. Very, very good. So I'm just like, whatever. I'll just chill here, wait to die with my last little forces. There is a cool animation here, though. It's about to happen. Right here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. And then, yeah, he saves the warlord. Warlord never died. Super sad. So that's pretty much the video. I know it's pretty fast-paced. I mean, 9 minutes with the #1 player in the world. That's good, right? I mean, that's something. So that's going to do it for this video. Didn't win this time. It might be BEASTon. Next time, we're going to get you. And we might have lost, but you know what that means.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.